Shalom Alaikum. I am Yahweh Poetic, and I have something I want to share with you. It's a subject I just want to touch on, and I want you to consider what I'm saying. I want you to reason with what I'm about to say to you. I want you to truly consider what I'm about to say. What I'm about to say is so logical, so simple, and straight to the point that not even a fool can err, not even a child can misunderstand what I'm about to tell you. This is not to bash anybody, but this is just to cause you to consider. There is, the whole world is taught about someone dying for them. The whole world is taught that there's a Christ, or this Krishna, or Buddha, or whoever. Someone who's supposed to be their master, the creator. They teach you about a death. They always talking about, like dealing with Christ, they talk about this death. They talk about death. Every time you go into a church on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, no matter what day of the week it is, no matter what high holy day it is, they always talking about a day of death. Everything is about dying. When you go in there, they talk about this Christ who died for your sins. Somebody who died for you to be able to do this. Someone who died for you to be able to experience that and do this and do that. They always talk about somebody dying. But as I recall, in the Holy Bible, Holy Scriptures, there's a man who you call Christ always spoke about eternal life. He always talked about you living. He always talked about life, eternal. I mean eternal, infinite, forever. You living forever. He even say, if you believe on me and my name, you'll have eternal life. Eternal life. Infinite life. Life beyond what you know is so-called, what we call so-called life. Life beyond that. And when you go to these different teachers and people who's supposed to guide you to him, to who they call their Christ, you know, they supposed to tell you about eternal life. They giving you teachings and doctrines about death. Every time you step in a class where you're dealing with religion teach you about death. Religion only talks about death. When it's time to talk about life eternal, they don't never say the creator, he lives forever. Yeah, you know, he went through some struggles, you know, dealing with some people and, you know, had to lay down his life. I mean, I can go for you telling me, hey, look, man, here's a person who, you know, he sacrificed his life. He sacrificed to be an example to show you that you got to have courage. You know what I'm saying? You got to have courage. You got to be able to, you know, open your heart up and just go out and stand for what's right. I can go for that. But for somebody to tell me, every time I turn around, this man died for me and died for me and died for me. But I thought he had a resurrection. I thought he had a resurrection. What happened to the resurrection? What happened to eternal life? What happened to him resurrecting and coming back to life? What happened to him just being alive, period? What happened to God is eternal. God is forever. God is all powerful. He can never die. What happened to that? Our leaders, we must start studying. 2 Timothy chapter 2 verse 15. We must start studying and seeking the truth and go for nothing but the truth. Stand for nothing but the truth. Because if you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything. I mean, you will literally fall for anything. See, the fallen angels fell for anything. They fell for it. When you got somebody who done showed you eternal life and all you know is eternal life, and then you come, you know, they call that heaven. All you know is eternal life, and then you know, somebody teach you another way of death. They teach you another way of living where they cause you to be dead, spiritually dead. I'm not talking about your body, I'm talking about your mind. And every time you go to a place where they talk about death, that's what your mind is subconsciously planting. It's somebody planting something subconsciously in your mind, causing you to only think about death, causing you to only be a zombie minded person. All you think, that's why the world is going through what they're going through, because all the teachings about their creator is about death. That's why the whole world is at war. They're killing each other. They only want to experience death. They only want to see death. People go and just YouTube death all day long. That should make you sick to your stomach to watch somebody die. Whether it be physically or spiritually. To see somebody out on the road laying down and not know who they are. I mean, don't even know who they are. They wake up one morning, they out somewhere laying on the ground, don't know who they are, don't know where they came from, don't know who their mother, their daddy, their creator was on a physical level. You should be sick to your stomach to even see somebody mentally dead like that. To see somebody who don't know the creator, the God of all creation, you should be sick to your stomach. You should be saying, you should be running looking for answers. Stop listening to this doctrine about death and listen to what the Creator spoke on of life and life eternal. Study that. Seek after life. Seek after that. After what we call so-called life. I know it to be Yahweh. Life has a name written on it. It has it has some symbols. As a code written on it. It's all the way even in your DNA. You can just research it. 2005, Bill Clinton found out that we got the Creator's DNA name in our DNA. YHWH. But you don't know that. You ain't did that kind of research. Huh? Stop following behind these blind teachers. I'm not a scientist. Stop following after scientists. Follow after spirituality. Find out what is spiritual. It say your God is a spirit. You should worship him in spirit, or find out what he is. Find out what a spirit is. Some people have not even looked up the definition of spirit and wonder why you spiritually dead. You the walking dead. Not the show, not the walking dead, not the show, but real life. You a walking dead mind. You walking around and not knowing your own identity. You don't know that you God in a body. You don't know that you everlasting, you eternal, that you can become one with the everlasting mind, the everlasting consciousness, and be conscious in this body and outside the body. You have not been taught that doctrine. But I'm just here to let you know that Yahweh is here. There is nobody else coming. Yahweh is that consciousness. The consciousness that created all thought, concepts, and all gods. Concepts of gods. Yahweh did it. Yahweh created everything. Everything. Even Satan got to bow down to his creator, and it's Yahweh. So I'm here to let you know. You stop following behind them dead doctrines, the people talking that dead talk. Because faith without works is dead. And if your God can't come on the scene right now and show you works today, then he is dead. And that's not the creator. Because the creator is eternal and everlasting. Can jump in anybody he please. And he's talking to you today right now through my body. I'm just a willing vessel to give you the mind of Yahweh. So you either want to listen or you just want to run away from the truth. But Yahweh is God. Yahweh lives in you. Yahweh is here. There is nobody else coming. Yahweh is it. Oh, Yahweh, I love you, Yahweh. May Yahweh bless you, because you are truly my God, Yahweh. You are my creator, Yahweh. You have prayed for somebody to come and fix things and create things and make things better. Heaven on earth. I'm here to give you heaven on the earth of your mind. Yahweh is here. Yahweh is the creator of your mind and who you are. And you are Yahweh. You are made in the image of Yahweh. Genesis chapter 1, verse 26. Genesis chapter 1, verse 26. You are made in the image of Yahweh. That means that you are the very person, Yahweh. I'm just your subconscious mind talking out to you openly, as my father would say. I love you, Yahweh. Bless you, Yahweh. Shalom Aleichem.